Good morning, everyone. This is the FX Chieftain, guys. So, yesterday we were able to capitalize on GBPUSD and we're able to get a 1 to 7 R GBPUSD. This is the position we took. You can see it on the 15 minutes time frame. This is the position we took. We ought to have gotten up to our TP2, but we opt out, which would have given us a 1 to 11 risk to reward. Mm, not bad, not bad. So now currently the challenge, we started with 100K. Some of us are already up 170,000, 150, 160. I personally am up 100,000 there on this challenge. So guys, we'll be looking to take in more trades today as the market gives us opportunity. Today is the 26th of September 2025. And I'll be looking at a couple of pairs. GBPUSD, XAUUSD looks really good. I was waiting for this um to get into my zone yesterday so we could double up on the GBPUSD and XAUUSD at the same time. That's why we had a very, very much reduced risk. Well, it didn't, but today it looks like it's gonna give us something really cool. So XAUUSD, for the longest has been trending upward. You can see it's trending upward. This is an uptrend. So the market currently created this really aggressive move and now that's pulled back. So I'm expecting it to come to this level of what supply right here. Sorry, the level of demand right here. This demand level. And on H4, while on H1, we can see that the market, you know, tried to go higher and it broke the most recent structure. This is the structure that kept pushed for this high. The market broke it. Now that's the change of character. So this is our range currently. So the market is ranging between these zones. The market is ranging between these two zones. And because the market is ranging with these two zones, so we have to look for a supply level. And looking at the supply level on H1, this is the most available supply level. But price tapped it yesterday. But the unique thing is that when price tapped it, price did something. It tapped it, but did not tap fully on a lower time frame. That's on the 30 minutes, which we're going to get to. Then the market left a pool of liquidity of equal highs. You can see this did not cover this. This is still low. So this is seen as like a trend line on a lower time frame. So let's get to a lower time frame so you can get to see what I'm talking about. Let's go to 30 minutes. We can see that 30 minutes, we still have an order block with an imbalance right on this level. So I'm just going to clone this. I'm going to clone this and borrow it so we can see as imbalance. So order level imbalance. So that's an imbalance. And we know that when we see imbalance, we know that that's a level the market will be interested to get to, while this is a supply level. So I still feel that because of this equal highs, this is an inducement, this is an imbalance, this is what our real supply level. The market is going to be interested in this level. And going to 15 minutes or 5 minutes, I would want us to see that these are equal highs, 1, 2, 3, equal highs that has been traded multiple times. So the market will want to take out these levels. And once the market take out these levels, we'll be looking for going short on this market. So this is why I say I'll be more interested to sell gold today. And how would I be selling gold? I would wait for it to initiate this move, get to this level, give me a reaction that it wants to go lower, then I would sell lower. I would likely be selling to two zones. So I'll likely sell to this place because today is Friday and it's the close of a week. So I'll be getting a 1 to 6 hour if possible on this trade, or I'll likely be extending depending on the news event that comes up, for the USD. So also on GBP USD, I'll be looking to go short because now the market broke a level of demand. So that's what we call the demand fail, or you call it a breakout block. So since this level could not hold, I will likely be anticipating that the market will buy up to this level again. We can also look for areas of supply the market to be reacting on. There's an area right here, this one, but there's a very huge imbalance above it. So if you look at H4, you can decide to come back to this level. And that's why I said this breaker block is a good zone I would want to sell from. So there's no confirmation yet, but once I see a confirmation, I'll be getting in. Another pair I'll be looking out for is a USDJPY. USDJPY is buying really aggressive, and why I like USDJPY is because we actually have a target now. This is a range. This is what the supply level up here, and this is a range. So the market will likely be getting to this level. Even if it doesn't get to that level, would likely be getting it at the range. So this is the range, and I would really love to see the market, you know, I'll call it supply. I mean, it's a capital letter. And this is what I'll be looking out for. I would want to see the market on this level, to come up to that level and, give us like a TP1, then use this level as a TP2. So what I'm looking out for is just this market shift. I want to see the market come low a little bit. It could be here, it could be here, because these are points of hesitation on H4. So whatever it does presently, we don't just trade, we react based on what the market is giving us. So whatever I see, either on this zone one or zone two, is what I'll be interested in. So I'm gonna call this H4. So let's see where the market will be what interested in to buy from for the USDJPY. So I think these are the three pairs I'll be looking out for today. I'm not going to be looking at Euro, USD, even though Euro USD is looking good, but I could just show you guys you know, so you guys get to see Euro really did something crazy. Euro gave us a chart pattern. You can see a chart pattern at this level. We use this ellipse, shoulder, then we have the head, right? Then we have the right shoulder. So this is the market this is the neckline from here to here, neckline. You can see that is exactly at that point is where the market decided to sell from. And the market broke out, retested. This is the neckline, and the market sold too. We should expect the market to come back to another level of what supply. Now is on this level is the supply level, and on H4. So should be expecting it to pull back down. So if I'm to take this trade, I would likely want to take it to a to this level or a demand level. So there's a demand level just below. So I'll likely be taking it to this demand level here. This is a demand level right here. Just right here. So you can take this back to be important. This is what I would love to see for Euro USD. So what depends on the confirmation I get. And there are so many other things that goes into this to confirm a trade. But this is what we're looking out for, and hopefully we'll be able to get really good percentage on our trade account. Like I said, there's going to be a video for yesterday's trade, and also there's going to be a video for today's trade. But I'm going to do like a combination. So whenever I get a combination, once it's in place, we're gonna get to post it, and you guys get to see the exact model that makes me really good money. I'm not gonna be giving everything out there. It's just gonna be like a snippet, so you guys get to see how I trade. So peace out, guys. Remember, XAUUSD is our number one trade I would love to really take, and any other one that gives me the right confirmation. Okay, guys. See you later. Thank you for coming up. I might stop sharing right now. Chieftain, trade with the FX Chieftain. Bye, guys.